It's time to check out the new trailer for the Sims 4 latest and greatest expansion pack, Horse Ranch. All right, we're gonna do a first reaction. All right, so here we go. So let me do this right. All right, there we go. Oh, look at the little cuties. Cute little house. Oh, look at the little sheep. Goat. Sheep. Wow, that looks cool. Ooh. Ooh. That's dope. We might get a new death too, y'all. Ooh, guitar joints. Alright. Last time I ended up playing a trailer, I think the music like kind of ruined it for all of us. But I might play some music on top of that so we don't get in trouble, you feel me? Or I might just bring the audio down just a tiny bit. Alright, here's my initial thoughts. There's a few things that stood out for me. First of all, it looks like it could be a combination of desert and a combination of like residential areas similar to like maybe, let's say the college living world meets Oasis Springs with its own Horse Ranch expansion pack flavor, which is actually super cool just from looking at this stuff. And keep in mind, folks, not all images appear in game. Repeat after me, y'all. Not all images appear in game. In fact, put it in comment section, y'all. Not all images appear in game. But what I'm excited about before I move on and just try to dissect this scene by scene is the fact that they might let us have their own bottle of wine or whatever it may be, their preference of beverage, but the bottle, and pour from the bottle to the glass and drink and do a toast or something. Now that's gonna be a super cool animation just to add a little extra chemistry between people who are just hanging out, being social, drinking or whatnot. Lots of horses. I noticed that you can also, they're customizable as well. So let's go ahead and just dissect real quick, go through the scene by scene. But already you can see cast items here. I mean, you can see the bandana around the neck, which is cool. You can see new hairstyles. They're introducing new cultural hairstyles as well. I'm not too sure if they're going with the Native American theme here, but it does look like there will be some type of cultural styles here. Obviously, we see the horse. Let's just looking at some details. Obviously, freckles, moles. I don't really see any new details there. I don't know if the eyebrows are new, but I know definitely for sure that hairstyle might be new. And obviously the bandana. Same thing here, no makeup, seem like base game stuff. Hair might be new cast hair item. Obviously, new horse. Tattoos gotta be new, by the way. In the Creative Sims portion, that tattoo's gotta be new. So I know for sure we might be getting some more body art. So as we all expected, thanks to our CD Key reseller websites, The name of the title is Horse Ranch. When I think of horse ranch, I think of like some type of salad dressing. And but you know, horse ranch makes sense, right? If you're on a ranch, whatever, a bunch of horses, maybe some sheep and goats, right? So horse ranch, that's the name of the title they went with. So the leaks were true, folks. So here's just, I guess this is a little glimpse at the world. Looks like, again, the desert theme, little combination of Strangerville, Oasis Springs. But let's get, I mean, if you think about it, if you're gonna go Western, obviously it's gonna be, you know, obviously it's gonna be desert. So I mean, you can see some more flannel button-up shirts. More cowboy hats. You can never go wrong with cowboy hats, you know what I'm saying? And little variations of horse styles or whatnot. This look like these are probably already pre-made lots or areas that you can probably navigate through in the new world. So here's my favorite part right here, is the fact that we might be able, they might introduce us to a fact that you might can do some type of wine tasting, or maybe you can get like a bottle and build by and then actually use that bottle to drink from. So maybe they give you like one bottle, you do like serve or whatever, and everybody can, kind of like food, but instead of food you can serve all with a glass of wine. So if you have that bottle displayed out, you can click on it, serve all, everybody can come over here, grab a glass, pour it from that bottle. That would be dope. That'd be an awesome animation, but we'll see. I can already see a new fireplace. We can see new build by items like decor, like picture frames. This could potentially be new, or even part of this whole bar setup. And if you look here, they're at a bar. So I'm wondering if you can even go up to the bar and just order a bottle of wine, and then you can bring it to your table. This could potentially look like new food as well. If you can see here, these plates right here look new. So maybe they might introduce us to new food recipes as well. More cowboy hats too. Like I said, you can't go wrong. And in fact, I actually said, if we get a new horse, if we get a horse expansion pack or a pack in general, I'm gonna switch up the cowboy hat. So the next video I do in regards to anything horse related or horse ranch related, y'all gonna see me rocking a new cowboy hat. That's right, new cowboy hat. All right, this all looks kind of similar to that college living vibes where you can go and do competitions, but instead of vegetables, you do something like with horses, like a horse competition. Again, more items. Look like if you can see this back here, like you might have some build by items that can be used as objects, obviously like this truck over here. More fences maybe. It looks like we got some more exterior wallpaper, which looks cool. Obviously windows. You can even create more barn looking builds and stuff like that, as you can see here. And as we go further on into the trailer, you will notice that there is like a barn where you can put your horses in at the end of the day or something like that. So I mean, look, you got fences, doors, more fences here, or gates if you want to call them that. Fences up here on the rooftop balcony joint, look like a new door there. And this is, again, this is just from this angle. Look, I mean, I look like they, obviously it's an expansion pack, so they probably will give us a good handful of build and buy plus creative sim items as well. But you know me, I'm all about gameplay, so what I'm going to be mostly focusing on, once we're able to actually dissect the actual gameplay experience, I'm going to be all about wanting to let y'all know how the gameplay is. And look at this too, I feel like they might give us more big open window concepts as well, which I love. I love window concepts, and the more of that I get, the better, because now I can create nice little lake houses and wood cabin houses and stuff like that. Here's a little bit of interaction with the kids and the toddlers, with the baby sheep and the baby goats, it looks like. So obviously there will be a little bit of gameplay. That's cute. All this is cute. Obviously, they're introducing us with hopefully some new interactions, as you can see with the new bubble there. Got a nice old horse in the backdrop right there. There's another glimpse over here with the big open window concepts. Y'all know how I feel about those open window concepts. So yeah, we get some more of that. And I think this chin strap thing, not chin strap, but this little goatee, you don't even call that a goatee because it's not full on. It's like one of those little, I don't even know what you call that right there, but that might be new. And this vest, obviously, this whole little outfit's obviously new. Okay, I'm hoping this is some gameplay features where it shows us him getting on a horse, which is awesome as well. And if you can see down here, We might be able to roast, you know, marshmallows or s'mores or something cool right here. We saw that in the trailer. That's a little further along. And it looked like the horses are all ages as well. This looks more of a mature horse. And then over here, it looks more like a pony. Now, I know a lot of y'all might be a little discouraged that they didn't introduce unicorns, but I think once we can really dissect how you can create a horse and create a sim, then I think you might be able to kind of create your own unicorn by adjusting the colors scheme of their skin. Now that's fun. Now that's funny. All right, here's another little house build here. I think I'm gonna have some fun being able to utilize this world and kind of actually create. It look like they're making. Oh, check this out, y'all. I did not. You can make your own wine. Now that is what's up. Look what she's doing. So she putting her dirty feet in them grapes and stomping on them, and it looked like it's kind of like the brewing station that you get from Eco Lifestyle, but it looked like there's something happening where she's fermenting and making her own wine, y'all. So that might be kind of, or I ain't gonna call it wine because we don't know what the Sims version of wine might be, you know. So see how they're getting in there as well and stomping down onto the grapes. I think they're grapes. And it looks like it might be a new skill as well. I think that, because you saw how she fell, it might even be a way that you have to skill up in that wine fermenting process. So that's kind of cool too. And I'm pretty sure there'll be a horse skill as well. Making sure like the more experienced you are, the probably better you are at handling the horses, I would assume. See, that's cool. More interactions with the animals. Look at that, a little bit of some horse poop, which will probably be used as fertilizer. We already know that, that's a given, right? There's gotta be something that we can do to use the, you know, poop from the horses. Oh, did y'all see the little gnome? That's gonna be new. That little gnome right there, that's gonna be a new gnome. More outfits. Ooh, the tucked in flannel shirt into the jeans. That's dope. They gotta give us cowboy boots. They gotta give us more cowboy boots. Look at that belt too, I didn't even notice the belt. See, that's dope. Oh man, I'm gonna have fun with my Sims. Y'all might just convert me into being a Creative Sims person. Again, just an inside look at more of the aesthetics of the build buy items that you can potentially have. More cast opportunities here. Looks like a whole full bodysuit, similar to like maybe overalls, more cowboy hats. And I just answered my own question. We got the cowboy boots, y'all. We got the cowboy boots. And on top of that, look at these little items here, the build buy items, more curtains. Looks like another fireplace right here, lantern. Look like we got more. Look at that closet there in the background. That closet looks legit too. So I think that's gonna be its own little thing too. Got another little cupboard over here. Lots of build buy items, it seems. Same thing, you see how they got the little bottles over here? Maybe these are just little clutter items, or maybe they're usable. Got the barrels back here. That's gotta be new build buy items as well. And look at that back there, got a whole nother wine, what do you call those? Like the wine cellar area. Got a little wine cellar joint. See, that's cool. And these cabinets gotta be new as well. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, that's gotta be a new tat, y'all. That's definitely gotta be a new tattoo. See, here's the part where we can customize our horses. And did you notice that she used her phone for something here? She used her phone, she had an idea, used her phone, and then whatever she did in her phone took us to that create a horse scene. So I'm hoping that you can walk around with your horse and trot around the world without any loading screens. Let's just see what happens, because apparently she's in another area or in another scene riding the horse. So I'm curious to see how that type of gameplay plays out. See how it shows her going in different scenarios. Now that's dope. See, that's super cool. Look at this world. That's cute. I like this. I wonder if you can go down there and explore and stuff like that. In fact, I wonder if there's a hidden world. There's got to be a hidden world in here that they won't even tell us about. Some line dancing, group dancing. Or it could be square dancing. No, you don't. No, this is line dance. Because square dancing, you got to do-si-do your partner. See, I know about my Western dance, my country dancing. See, this is fun. This is what I'm waiting for. I can't wait to be able to sit back on my rocking chairs and drink some wine with my Sims. And then yeah, see, this is cool too. This shows a little bit more of what you can put in your barn. Like you can clean like a little extra little sink over here. Like you can obviously groom the horse. There's a little hay, little extra little clutter items. I wonder if this stuff is all like maybe it could be usable. But for now, let's just think of it as clutter, decor items or whatnot. And here's another scene right here, obviously showcasing a bunch of other build buy items. This looks really cool. It looks like a whole little park area where you can like put your horses in here. I see 3 horses of all ages, it looks like. Look at that little one over here. Look at this grill too. Got a new grill and a water tower. Yo, this is gonna be pretty legit. I kinda like this setup too. So, I mean, I feel like there might be a little bit of these like kind of vibes you get from cottage living where they give you a few little things that you can kind of go to, check out. And I'm gonna be honest with you, even though cottage living was a pretty good pack, I still haven't explored a lot of the gameplay features. So I think it's gonna, for me personally, I think it's gonna be similar to that, where I might try out some of the gameplay features, but because I don't really rock with horses like that, more than likely this probably would be a pack that I might just take advantage of maybe using some of the build buy items and perhaps some of the creative sims, especially when it comes to just creating just a different vibe of like I said, with the cowboy hats and the cowboy boots. I think it's gonna be fun just creating a different type of sim, you feel me? And that's the homie from Growing Together too in here, hanging out with the peeps from this new world. And yeah, I'm seeing a lot of like themed types of drinks, so I'm excited. And look over here in the corner, another bottle, somebody drinking straight from the bottle, y'all. You know they had a long day. So that's what I'm saying. So I don't know, is this a new ladder? And do we have some more build buy items for even the bathroom, restrooms? Some other little items that, some other little build buy items I'm noticing as well. All right, see, boom, there we go. That's what I was just talking about. Here's some more creative sims. Look at that, create like some little cowgirl, you know what I'm saying? And then look, they're roasting some marshmallows. And then I think you can roast marshmallows in the other game packs and stuff packs, I think. There's something where you can roast something, I can't remember. So yeah, I think they have these roasted marshmallows type of gameplay in the Sims 4 game pack Outdoor Retreat, I think. What is that? Oh, and there's some bonding with the horse and the little baby lamb. And check this out, y'all. There's a ghost back here. I wonder how she got unalive. That's my question. We have a ghost, but does that mean we getting a new death by chance? Maybe a horse kicking the crap out of a sim? Now, that'd be crazy. But I don't think Sims that crazy. The Sims ain't that savage. My question answered. Pouring his own little glass. See the ghost over there? I wonder how that ghost died though. All right, so here's just a little glimpse at this little barn area. It looks like it's like a barn house or something, because look, you even got like the little couch in here, and they in here dancing. Again, there's a new little dance floor thing there, so you can probably do group dancing and stuff like that. More chairs or seating type of apparatuses. And look, again, door, lantern, little thing right here, whatever that is. Take the reins, folks, July 20th. That's actually right around the corner. That's almost just a good month away, y'all. They're gonna embrace us with a horse pack. Hey, hold your horses. Get what I did there? We're getting a new Sims 4 expansion pack, Horse Ranch. And of course, if you buy it beforehand, you get this guitar, this little softly spoken pedals wheel, and a rocking chair. So what do I think? So for me, obviously, it's gonna be one of those packs that's gonna be, I might get it because of, you know, some of the build buy items, maybe some of the cast, like the cowboy boots, cowboy hats. You can never go wrong with enough of those items. Gameplay might be fun. I'm very curious to see if you can go from one lot to the next without loading screens. That's going to be the big thing there. How far can you go with the horses when it comes to trotting around with them? Also, how far in the world you can go, or actually how far in gameplay can you take your horses when it comes to grooming, feeding it, different types of interactions. Or will it just be very minimum like with cows? You know, there's only so much you can do with the animals in cottage living. So I wonder if they're going to expand on the features with that. And on top of that, will horses and other animals be able to bond outside of just this expansion pack? Like, will cats and dogs be able to bond with the horses? Will chickens and cows and llamas be able to bond with or interact with the animals from this pack as well. So I'm very curious to see what the crossovers will be when it comes to other packs. So I just want to read a few of the descriptions that we got from the EA website in regards to this expansion pack, Horse Ranch. So let's just read it, just read up on it a little bit. So one of the main features is obviously making a light. So get in early in the morning, look at the big open countryside, and know that all your work is worth it. Spend your days keeping your animals happy and clean, harnessing prairie aviary grass to feed them, collecting horse manure to fertilize your plants, and on top of that, making your own nectar to sell. So it's going to be nectar, y'all. All I had to do was go to the website and actually read up on the details of the gameplay. So that's going to be super cool. You'll be able to get your nectar drink on, my friends, and do it all on the ranch that you designed. Whether that means a traditional cabin or a red big barn, which I am personally a fan of both. So I'm going to be super excited to create traditional cabins and big red barns. And like I said, I'm going to go back to Garnet Falls, which is part of the outdoor retreat, and actually revamp those builds with some of these items and actually some of the items from Cottage Living as well, because I know I've been mentioning Cottage Living a lot. Obviously, one of the gameplay features will be bond with animals, so you can fill your ranch with animal friends and carve out a life together. So we should be able to expect quite a bit of interaction with the animals in your Sims. So they're also promoting that you can join a thriving community. Living on a ranch has its moments of peace and solitude, but there's also a lively social scene. Your Sims can go into town to meet friends at a bar, which we saw in the trailer, blow off steam at the dance hall, we also saw that, or train at the equestrian park. They can also host events like cookouts and dances on their own party, and hire a ranch hand to help when the work builds up. Now, what would have been cool is if they would have introduced bulls or bull riding, or even mechanical bulls would have been kind of a cool little extra addition to this pack. And obviously, last but not least, you can raise horses. Horses are part of the family, and you can also customize the horses within Create a Sim. You can also get horses by rescuing them and by purchasing them, which we saw one of the Sims actually go to their phone and actually look like they went and maybe purchased one. You can also train the horses so they can build up on their agility and jumping skills. And skill horses and riders. So we do have, I'm assuming they're introducing a new horse skill. They will be able to win awards at the Equestrian Center. So there's obviously going to be some gameplay. So the question though is there going to be enough gameplay, enough build by items, and enough Create a Sim items to even warrant this to be a full-on expansion pack? I guess we'll see, only time will tell. You can't really honestly get too much from a 2-minute video, so I just honestly want to let y'all know that there could be potentially way more features than what they're showing us. Just as a reminder, with Growing Together, with Growing Together, they gave us 2 trailers, and even with that, there was still so much to really dissect and digest when the actual expansion pack came out. So with this, I don't have much of an opinion. It was a cute trailer. Now, you can't base the full-on expansion pack on a 2-minute trailer. I want to stress that as well. I'm excited for those who are excited that they're finally able to get horses. Now, the question is, are we going to get unicorns with this expansion pack? I don't know. And they might want to give you guys more of a fairy tale type of fantasy expansion pack at a later date, where they can include unicorns and include fairies and all that Lucky Charm stuff that y'all like. But like I said, horses, you're getting them. Hopefully this will make the majority of the folks that wanted horses excited. Now, how will gameplay work with it? Time will tell. How will the loading screens work when you're riding your horse and you're trying to go from one scene to the next? How is that gonna look? How open will this world be? Those are the questions that I have. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Hope you guys enjoyed my first reaction. And until next time, I'll see you when I see you. But before I leave though, make sure you keep that plumb bob green, because you know it ain't that hard. Till next time, I'll see you when I see you. Dag dag. Heehaw!
day.